How I feel about being in a group home is it's lonely because I'm not with my family, but at the same time, it's like home.
It's not, I'm not gonna say it's all the way bad because the staff does care about you, but you know, at school when you want to go somewhere or when they ask you to a party, you have to say no, so I'm in a group home. It's kind of embarrassing, but at the same time you have to deal with it. I'm not a regular teenager, basically.
I feel being in a group home is sad because that we're away from our family, and it's like that we can't go outside when we want to. But at the same time, being in a group home is also fun because we do get to go on outings, we do get home visits, and we do a lot of stuff together, so it's fun.
I think people really do see me different. I think they see me as, oh, her mom doesn't want her, or she doesn't have a place to live, or stuff like that. I mean, it makes me feel sad, but
being in a group home, you know, you're there with a lot of girls and that you don't have as much as other people have. So I think that they see me differently.
Going to a public school, people, I think they see me differently because they feel like I'm unwanted or I don't fit in or somewhat that kind. But it's just, I have to deal with it.
I'm in Lafayette Alternative Education, and I'm there because me and my friends had gotten into pills and it ended up spreading out. In alternative school, it's not as bad as other people make it out to be, but it is still hard and it's not as much freedom as you get in regular school. I think people see me differently because I'm in alternative school. And I think that because I think they see me as a bad influence, and I think they see me as just someone who can't do things right, someone who's bad all the time, and someone who doesn't care about anything. I do care about a lot of stuff, actually. I care about my mom and my boyfriend and all my friends here.
I came to the group home because my mom was physically abusing me. I went to school with different bruises and scratches every day, and the teachers would ask what happened, and I would just say, oh, well, this and this happened, but I got sick of her using me as a punching bag, so I had to tell somebody, and that's why they took me from my house.
I came into the group home when my mom finally decided that she did not want me in her custody, so they put me in defects when I was 14 years old. I feel unpleasant about it because time to time I think about what she done and why did she do it, but you know, I get through it. They do see me being different, and because every time they be like, oh, so you want to come to a party? I got to be like, I can't because I'm in a group home. They won't let me. So that's what happens.
I have trouble dealing with the fact that I've been physically and verbally abused by my mom. And it's kind of hard because the person that gave birth to you doesn't accept you. Me and her really don't get along. She had me when she was 14, and I'm 16 right now. So she's really, really young. G.I.R.L.I.E is really helping me with that. I have people that actually love and care about me now, so I'm okay.
I have trouble dealing with me not being home with my mom because when I was there, I used to help her around the house, clean up, cook, you know, do stuff a child is supposed to do for their mother, and I miss that.
Something I have trouble dealing with is suicidal thoughts. I get them a lot, and I am doing therapy and medicine for it, but I'm still trying to overcome it.
Me having trouble dealing with is like not seeing my brothers, and it's kind of tough for me because they're both in different states, can't visit them or nothing.
Since I no longer have my mother, my greatest fear is losing my grandma because she means everything to me. She's been there through everything my whole life, and I really don't want to lose her, so I love her with all my heart.
My biggest fear is to not have a placement to go because as of right now, I've been here since June, and a temporary placement is like 6 months. So hopefully I'll be leaving in January. That's my biggest fear, is to not go home and I have nowhere to go.
My biggest fear is being murdered. I know it sounds really ridiculous because I am suicidal, but honestly being murdered and like I have to sleep with a nightlight still. And
my coping skills are reading, dancing, singing, writing, and just being me.
When I get, angry and stuff, I go and I write in my journal or I listen to music and stuff like that so I can keep myself calm.
I really like reading, and that is one of my main coping skills, and writing songs.
My idol is my mom.
Why?
Because she's crippled and she just keeps her head up high. She rolls around in her little chair. It's like so cute. And she's just a stronger woman than she was when she was walking. So I think, that is better for her.
My idol is my dad, because he used to have problems with sex and drugs in the past, and he has overcome it, and he's in a good place right now where he is. He has 4 children, but he's dealing with it and he stopped. But he's changed, and I want to be like him, and I want to be in the place he is now.
My idol as of right now is Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, she listens to everything I say. She helps me with everything. Like, if I had a chance for her to be my mom, I would want her to be my mom, because she's just so loving and forgiving. And when I get older, I want to be just like Miss Rachel. She's my idol.
I came into G.I.R.L.I.E because I felt that I needed to change for the better.
I came into G.I.R.L.I.E because it was mandatory, but even if it wasn't, I would still be in here because I really wanted to change my life from what it is now.
I love G.I.R.L.I.E. I love Miss Rachel, Miss Hall, everybody, because they help me. And it's like, whenever I have a problem, they actually care and they listen. It's not like the counselors at school where they get paid for what they want to do. They actually care and they're actually trying to help me. So I love G.I.R.L.I.E. I've inherited a lot more coping skills because I have really bad anger issues. But G.I.R.L.I.E, they pray with me. They have hope in me. Since I don't have my mom to look up to, I look up to them. They help me with everything. Whenever I have a problem, whenever I want to talk, they're there. They're like a second mom to me.
G.I.R.L.I.E has changed my life tremendously. Like, when I came into Embracing Arms, I was not the Denitri I am today. I was terrible. I used to always curse. I used to always stomp around the house, slam doors if we have them. But G.I.R.L.I.E has changed my life because Miss Rachel and Miss Hall comes every Saturday. They preach to us, and they just had open arms from day one.
G.I.R.L.I.E has changed my life dramatically because when I was first in G.I.R.L.I.E, I told her just the title of the group was ridiculous and I didn't want to be in it. But I found out it was mandatory. And then when she told me what we were actually going to do and how it could change me, I decided that I should be in the group. And after I've done some more, I have stopped a lot of the bad things I have been doing.
G.I.R.L.I.E has done a lot for me. Like, when I'm depressed, I'd be so happy to see her. And Miss Rachel, I like to see Miss Rachel and Miss Hall. They're like mentors to me and stuff when I need, or when I'm depressed and stuff. They come and see us and, talk to us. They has changed my life so far of getting me on the right track to, I remember when I didn't know what I wanted to be, they helped me figure out that quest and stuff.
At first, I thought it was so corny. I looked at Miss Rachel like, why are you here? But when I got to know her, it was like, she knew more about me than I knew about myself. She actually helped me find myself. I want to thank her for that. Thank you, Miss Rachel.
I've overcome a lot of obstacles, like with my mom being paralyzed from, on her right side. I've overcome the greatness of that.
I really hope to overcome the emotional and physical abuse that I've been through, abandonment, all that stuff, and involved with the law, all that.
I had my bad stage when I was all throughout my 12-year-old, sneaking out, smoking, drinking, drugs, all that other type of stuff, all throughout my 12-year-old age. So I have overcome that, and it all ended with one big kaboom.
In 10 years, I see myself being very successful. I really want to go to culinary school and get my PhD in culinary. Cooking is my passion. I love cooking. I like cooking chicken, potatoes. I like cheesecake. Cheesecake is good.
In 10 years, I see myself being a veterinarian, and I want to major in medicine.
In 10 years, I see myself as either being an actress or a photographer.
I see myself either as a writer or publisher, making basically my own books or making movies.